right, thank you so much for tuning back in to another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
We are Offset.
Era.
Woo-hoo! All right, we're back.
We are back. We made it through the hurricane.
Yes, we're all...
We dodged a major bullet.
Yeah.
All things considered, I think we all got majorly lucky. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're extensively grateful for making it through the storms.
Right.
Making it through this hurricane season the way we have.
Yeah.
And our hearts go out to everybody throughout the country who's been affected by both Hurricane Helene and Hurricane Milton. So
absolutely,
we're all there with you.
Yes, but we are back with a new week of content.
Yes, we are.
We have done this group in the past, and we're bringing back
The Who.
We noticed that they put out another cover, I guess, right?
It's more like, or I think in this case, it's going to be more like a remake. Considering their unique style.
Okay, so it's an Iron Maiden cover of the song.
Yes, it is an Iron Maiden cover / remake of their classic, The Trooper.
If you guys watch the channel for any period of time, you guys know that you might know that Sam's a pretty big classic rock.
I'm big into the classics.
Yeah, where I'm more into the probably early 90s to onward.
So between the two of us, we've got the whole spectrum covered.
So he's gonna be able to give you more insight on like the contrast of how this may be similar.
It's going to be really interesting to see how they use native Mongolian instruments in this context.
Right.
Whether they replicate the melodies or they do like an offshoot of them and stick with the rhythm.
Right.
Because it's also very rhythmic.
I noticed in I think the first one there wasn't a whole lot of percussion. And when we were scrubbing through the video on this to check sound, we did notice that there was a full drum kit in this one.
It looks like they're stepping up instrumentation, or maybe not stepping up, but rather adding instrumentation.
Right. So we're checking this out on their original channel here.
Over 830,000 views since the 4th, so just 11 days.
Oh wow, this is very new. Okay.
Yeah, just not even 2 weeks.
Okay, cool. So let's check out what you guys are saying about this. Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden's giving it the horns. Right. I think that means they dig it.
Yeah.
So this English band did a song about a cavalry charge. Who we're in. Yes, because the ancient Mongolians in the days of the Khans, they were majorly into being horsemen.
Wow. Lots of people mentioned making this connection.
The Mongols know a thing or two about cavalry charges.
As a Who fan and a Maiden fan, this is glorious. Thank you for this. Someone put.
I did a terrible mistake listening to this before going to bed. Now my adrenaline is so high. How am I going to sleep now?
All right, well, we can go ahead and jump into this one.
And for anyone jumping in with us for the very first time, welcome to the channel.
Welcome indeed. This will be number 3, I think, for The Who. So we'll start a playlist now that we have more than 2 videos. So look out for that playlist. Check out the 2 we've done prior to this one.
Yes.
And if you want more, suggest on this channel here on this YouTube comment section, or head over to the community tab and you can do your suggestions there.
Yep.
But if you're not new to the channel,
you know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
It's time for
the glorious,
the epic transition.
What is their little tray? I guess that's like a squid or something.
I guess it's.
Well, let me see. I think it's here too on there.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, I guess it's like a character or something from their language or something. Probably. I don't know. All right. Well, let's go full screen with this bad boy. Boom. Bloop, bloop, bloop. All right.
Without further ado,
Trooper.
The Who.
Let's go. I wonder what this is going to be like. Now, is this song fast or is it slower, mid-tempo-ish?
Well, the original Iron Maiden recording's more like mid up-tempo. Like, it's not like super fast, like, boom, 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 but it's still. But it's like, it's like, the guitars are, the guitars and everything are like mid to up tempo, but it's a driving tempo. Like,
okay, here we go. Let's go.
Do it. Better noise music.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it sounds live. That's killer.
Fun fact about that melody, those two, or not that melody, that harmony, excuse me. That is actually if I'm not mistaken, that's a major third harmony. At least in the original recording, the way that the guitars harmonize in the intro, it's a major third harmony.
I wrote that already. I like the spacing. I love that high harmony. It comes.
They got in drums, they got guitars.
Yep. Ooh, nice kick.
Oh, that's awesome.
It sounds way. I think he has a higher pitch voice than Maiden, right?
Bruce Dickinson?
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's more of a. I think have heard this song.
Yeah, like
It's a pretty Maiden.
higher tenor, in terms of voice tone.
Right.
And this is also a completely different approach and style.
Yeah.
I like how he's singing. He's singing it in their native language,
Right.
but not to the expense of the vocal melody.
No, but it is the same melody, but
Yeah.
it's a totally different pitch.
Yes,
he's
totally,
way lower. I think.
Totally, not
Right.
just totally different language and totally different pitch.
Yeah.
The tuning is also different. Like I would say it's like half step, maybe a whole step down
Okay.
from standard tuning.
It seems heavier though. With
And
this vocal.
the timing of it, like or not the timing, but the rhythm's a little bit different. Like it's the same mid to up tempo driving force, but the rhythm, like the gallop, that's very very prominent in the original Maiden recording. You don't. It's kind of like tucked away a little bit, not to the expense of the drive and the groove. It's just the approach to it's just subtly different. Like just seeing the way the bass was just doing simple dun, 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 that those straight eighth notes locking in with those drums, whereas Steve Harris is galloping right along there with with everything and locking in really tight like that. So this is really different, but it's completely different. Well, thus far, we're only 35 seconds in,
Right.
But but the way it comes at you like that, it is no less powerful.
That sounds great so far. I mean, me not really being super familiar with the original song, I think it sounds cool.
You got some homework to do.
Yes. All right, here we go. Love the double kick stuff. Okay, there's more of that throat stuff.
Oh, that is awesome. Oh my god, that is awesome. That harmony, that melody, all of them
low
singing
vocal.
together like that,
Yeah.
low vocal.
Yeah.
Like the original recording, it's a little bit more high, a little bit more operatic. This is, it's kind of like it's it's going toward back towards the Mongolian throat singing. Really letting those colors shine. And the harmony is just so rich and so powerful.
Lots of double vocals I'm noticing here.
Yeah,
All right.
the harmony is so powerful. It's so cool.
Fills are really great. He's got a much different voice.
Yeah, raspier.
Yeah.
A little bit more venomous.
Oh, I like the contrast though.
Yeah.
So in that last passage, there was very, very tucked back. I think it was the string thing that he's playing with the bow. It's
Yeah.
really low in the mix, but it's in this speaker. And if you really pay attention to it, you can hear these doing quite a bit. But I think they tucked it down a little bit just to save on clarity. That's way back there. Oh, wow, I thought it was a guitar. That's so good.
Yes.
Okay, he's doing on the other one now.
Sick double bass.
This riff sounds sick. There we go. There's some throat singing right there. Oh, that sounds whoa weird.
Yo.
Had to throw it in somewhere.
Yeah.
The Trooper out now on all digital streaming platforms. Go check it out.
Nice.
All right, let's head back over. Okay,
Check it out. We just did check it out.
I'm telling all the people to go check it out. They like
Yeah.
that song. Go support
You like
the
this
Who.
song? Because we certainly did. So go check it out. Oh my God, that was so cool.
Very cool. I kind of want to listen to the original, so I'll have to do that offline.
Do it.
Yeah, so I'll check out that one, but the riff itself is really interesting. All of the different instruments seem to hit different harmonies, so it's not just a double of the same line, and you can hear that really clearly in the mix. I feel like in the headphones I was able to determine probably more than you would be able to pick up if you were listening to it in speakers. So I'd say headphones are the preferred way to experience this song. So if you do listen to it again, put some headphones on, because you really hear a lot of the extra instruments really being cleverly mixed in different places. So
You'd be surprised. You know, there's a lot of little different sonic
right.
There's a little burst of sonics in there.
Yeah. They
You'd
did
be
a great
surprised
job.
what you might miss. You think you're hearing it all, but you don't. But
No.
you might. But you. It's not necessarily true.
Yeah, I thought it was great. What did we noticed a lot of different vocal differences, but overall
Obviously.
the song structure was the same.
More or less, it was
Okay.
consistent to the original structure. There were subtle musical flare-ups, like this one, like the double bass pattern during the latter end of the trade-off solos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Nico McBrain does that on the actual recording. I mean, it's certainly within his capabilities.
Right, the double bass.
You know, doing double bass like that. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, that was the drummer. What a standout for the
yeah,
song. Drummer was great.
yeah, drums kicked ass.
I love I think you guys told us in the prior video the 2-stringed instrument's called a horse fiddle, I think. I forget what the other instrument was with the other bow. I think they're slightly different They're called different things. So you guys will have to remind us there. But I thought it was a great use of the way that they played a modern riff or a modern song on like a traditional instrument like that. Obviously putting some distortion and something on there to make it sound. Because at first when he came in, I thought it was a guitar. I was like, what? And then it showed him doing it with the bow.
Yep.
And you're like, what?
Yep.
So that was really cool. I feel like they kind of went more modern with this, because I think the very
With
first
the drums and the guitar.
guitars and the real bass, like a normal bass guitar, was in there too. That I don't know if I stood out at all. So if he was,
Yeah,
he must have
like-
been really just tucked back.
Yeah, like Well, if I'm not mistaken, the bass I did kind of feel like the bass was tucked back a little bit for the sake of
Everything
you know
else.
for the sake of the indigenous stringed instruments, you know,
Right.
taking having being able to take center stage.
Right. I loved it
But
though.
it didn't
Yeah.
it didn't detriment the song, you know.
Right. If you guys want to see us continue with the Who, make sure you continue to subscribe. Obviously,
Hit that subscribe bell.
like
Hit
the
the
video,
subscribe button or hit the subscribe button. Smash that like button.
leave a
And
comment.
send us a cool, leave us a cool comment or send us a cool link as to what Who song we should do next, whether it's another music video or if there's any really cool live stuff of them, we definitely got to check that out.
Yeah, we haven't done their live stuff, so yeah.
We have not done their live stuff yet, and we have got to change that because
Yes.
I am sure they are killer live.
That's it's probably really fun to watch.
Yes,
All right. So yeah, let us know, and we will jump into the next one.
absolutely.
But in the meantime, we are Offset Era.
We are 2/3 of Offset Era, Southwest Florida's premier punkcore act. We have an extensive playlist, all of our original music, new and old.
Right.
If you're curious as to how we sound and what punkcore entails, as well as 2 fully fresh and kick-ass live in the studio videos,
Yeah.
which are
The song's called Misguided and Anthem of Shattered Dreams.
still misguided.
Still Misguided. So it's a remake of an older song. In the cards, you'll see that we did put the original song so you can compare and contrast when Sam first joined the band to when we
Yep.
did our whole sound
Wow,
switch.
4 years.
Yeah.
That was the very first song that I recorded.
Right? It's a very entertaining video.
It is really cool. There's some cool green screen stuff, some cool shots.
Yeah.
My favorite ones were the one where you had us spinning in space. and then the other shot where that one teddy bear's sitting at Vince's old drums and he's walking into the shot, he's looking at it and he's like, "What?" Like he does like that exaggerated expression like this, like, and then he just walks off.
We do have a show coming up.
That's right. Friday, October 25th, we're going to be at the Herd Opera House in Arcadia, Florida, with Parasite, From Darkness Arise, and the Nines.
Okay. We're looking forward to that. It's been a while since we played shows, but we've been working on recording. We've
And-
done live videos. So at this point, we
And
know
we
we're
had a
not too-
really deep rehearsal session last week to
Yeah.
really shake off the rust.
All right, well, that's it for this video. Thank
Yep.
you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
And we'll see you then.
We'll see you there. Peace out.